Good evening and welcome to the Magic Show, where we learn simple things to make us smart and lazy for the rest of our lives. Today's session will be short. Uh, we are in the midst of Ganpati festival for those who are outside India. There's a lot of din around my house, but I hope Google makes a good job of suppressing the background noise. We will do just one or two small things. Maybe we'll wind up fast, and but I'm sure you will be happy to have come here today because you'll save a whole lot of time if you are able to manage to run stuff the way we talk about it. So today's session essentially is on shortcuts. So in our quest to be lazy, we always try to look for shortcuts, type one character instead of five, type two characters instead of a full para, and stuff like that. And some of it I think we have earlier done. If you have been with me for the last 2.5 years, maybe you remember that we did a couple of things on this. Anybody remembers any of the shortcut stuff that we have done before? Yes? Anyone?
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. We don't remember because we don't use it. The problem is this. So if you use, you can remember it. If you don't use, you have to forget it. The logic is use it or lose it. That's the logic. So let's start with something very basic and simple, which everybody can do without much of a difficulty. Let's go to our favorite Gmail. So everybody can see my screen. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So whenever we are in Gmail, and most of our life is around email and majorly in Gmail, we have shortcuts which we call as templates. Okay. This we have done for sure. I am sure we have done this. And when I do it again, you'll remember some of it. So I have a whole lot of things which I do in a repetitive way, especially during festivals. You get a whole lot of mails and you want to reciprocate. So what do you say? Hi, thank you for your good wishes, and I wish you the same, etc. Right? Lots of times I have standard emails which I send when I do my writing. So I write for Moneylife, for CII, I write for Parsi Times, I write for a whole lot of publications. So I do send them a mail and say, enclosed here is my article. Now I am too lazy to write the same thing again and again. So what I do is in Gmail, when I go to compose a message, there is something called templates. If you come down bottom right of your compose window, you see the three dots? There is something called templates. Are you able to see the templates in your own Gmail? If you go to Gmail and say compose, you go to the three dots and you will see something called templates. If you don't see it, I will show you how to do it. Okay. So I have some standard snippets which I have already saved here. See here, there are a few
It's not
standard
showing in
snippets.
my Gmail.
They're not showing in your Gmail. So I'll tell you how to enable them also. Okay. Just listen first
Hmm.
how it works, and then we'll see how to enable them. So I've got templates. So now MoneyLife sends me a request for my column. Come here, I click on this MoneyLife and see what happens. I am enclosing here with my contribution for the next issue. Kindly acknowledge receipt, regards, blah, blah, blah. And you see how simple it is? So I am not typing this entire mail multiple times. Whoever I am sending I write for, say, Bombay Chartered Accountants Society. So here again, I come here, I just click on this, and the entire snippet comes. I don't have to type any of this. Okay. Are we getting this?
Yes.
So it's just a shortcut for, so how do you do it? Let's see. So I've got lots of snippets like this. I go to templates and I say reciprocate. Now see what happens here.
Mhm.
Thank you for your good wishes, which we all heartily reciprocate. That's it. And my signature is already there down below. So I don't have to do anything further. I just have to say send. Okay. Please mute your microphones. So go to templates. Yeah, I've got so many things. Best wishes, Happy New Year, reciprocation, etc., etc. Okay, so how do I, first of all, how do I create this template? First of all, how do I enable templates? Okay, so to enable templates, what you have to do is you have to go into the settings on in Gmail, you settings, see all settings, go to advanced, and there is something called templates. So you just enable the templates, and there you are. This would be disabled by default. So you enable it and you have created the template. Okay, just enable it. And then down below, you have to say save changes. Go back to compose. And if you come here on the bottom, you will find templates coming here. Okay, could you do it? Once templates is enabled, then now suppose I want to do a template which talks about, say, whatever. You can say, I am so sorry to hear about your loss. This is more like a condolence message. May God grant you the strength to go through this irreparable phase, whatever. Okay, now I have created this. What I do is I select it first time. This is how I create it for the first time. I select this, I go to templates and go to save draft as template or create a new template, save as a new template. Okay, and I will call this template as condolence. Okay, so now I have created this condolence template. So now I come here. When I'm creating this mail in response to somebody's loss, I go to templates. I can see condolence as another template here. Click on it. I'm so sorry to hear about your loss, etc., etc. Are we clear on this? It is very, very simple. You create a shortcut and create a template for it, and then it is there forever. Whenever you need to use it, you can use it.
Your name and phone number is also a template?
Your name and phone number can also become a template. No, see, there are two things. Just now, what I have is, for example, if I go to Compose for the first time, automatically it comes. So this is part of my signature, but I can save it as part of my template also. So normally, Gmail allows you to use only one signature. But if you wear multiple hats, like I do, I can create multiple signatures by using templates.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this can be changed dynamically. Right. So I have some few templates. I am no longer use this, but I'm just showing it to you so that I have, like, for example, I have a lot of times people ask me on WZCC, what is this? So I have a full text written here. So this is the instructions for how to get onto the mailing list. So blah, 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 self-subscription process is mandatory. If there's any difficulty, please come back to me, etc., etc. So I can write a huge paragraph. You can see the power of this, where you can write the entire mail, which is a standardized mail, which you can just do by push in by clicking on one link. That is the template link. Okay. Are we getting this? Any questions so far?
No question.
So you can create as many templates as you want. Gmail has a restriction of 50 templates. So I think 50 is quite a lot. You should be able to manage within 50. So this is the first way of doing a shortcut. Is it simple? Extremely simple.
Very useful.
Just go to templates and then whatever you have to do. Suppose somebody is giving me some update on Zoroastrians.net. So I have these standard things. So I have ZNet, Z resources. Thank you for your mail. There is enough material and libraries, etc., etc. This I have to send again and again. A lot of people are looking for libraries, etc. So I have to write this again and again. So straight away, I push this into my Gmail. But this is only for Gmail. I can't use this anywhere else, right? This is only for Gmail. And so there is a restriction. The Gmail has other add-ons, but they will work only for Gmail. Unless you go for a Chrome extension, where it will be universal for the Chrome browser. But outside the Chrome browser, again, you can't use them. So that is one of the limitations that is there with the templates. And the other limitation, of course, as we said, you can use only up to 50 templates at a time. And then if you want more, you can always delete something and add something more. Okay. So that is yeah, Nehal, you are mentioning about the special characters. Those are shortcuts where we said compose, C for compose, J for forward, K for previous, etc., etc. Those are shortcuts. Those are not templates. These are templates where it is very simple to push stuff into Gmail. Okay. Now, correspondingly, we have something similar in our mobile phones. There is an app called TextPand. Okay. TEXPAND, TextPand. I'll just quickly connect my mobile phone and show you how TextPand works. Give me just 1 second.
How is it your Google Compose has so many more icons at the bottom than we have?
Yeah, because I have so many more add-ons.
Ah, okay.
So I keep adding the add-ons because I am so lazy. So one time I add the add-ons and that's it. Okay, now the next one is on the mobile. Okay, can you see my mobile screen now?
Yes.
Yes?
Very small.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very small, yeah. Mobile screen does not
Yeah.
get bigger than this. But this is reasonable, I guess. Are you able to see it?
Yes.
So in the Android ecosystem, there is something called TextPand. TEXPAND. TextPand.
Yes.
It means
Yes.
text expand. Okay. So let me see if I can just. Don't ask me why so many apps on your mobile. Okay, so this is the place which is this is the icon for TextPand. The minute I click on it, you see my shortcuts. So when I book a car, I just have to type car. So it will print all this. It will type all this. Please schedule a car to reach my home by so and so on so and so and confirm. If it is a condolence, I just say CON. If I have to write my office address, I just say OA. This is something which you use standard. Please call me when you get free, right? This is reciprocate. Thank you so much for your good wishes, which we all reciprocate. And this is my home address. So what it does, I have so many shortcuts. Now I am anywhere on my mobile. Suppose I am on, say, WhatsApp. Okay. And I have to give my office address. So what I do is I just type OA. Now you see this, something pops up here automatically. Did you see that? When I say OA, this pops up. If I want to accept it, I accept it. I click on it and my entire office address comes. I don't have to type it again and again and again. So whosoever I want to send my office address, I want to send my home address, I want to book a car. So for car, I'll just type car and this pops up. I just put by 9 a.m. on so-and-so day. See how lazy I am. 9 a.m. on 3rd September. That's it. And my message is made. So I have to send it to the car hire service. I just type car. That's it. And I get this. If I have to do a condolence, I say CON and the condolence message is ready. Okay. Are you able to see this clearly?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I have to reciprocate. So I'll just say hi. Thank you so much for your good wishes. Wishing you and your family a great year ahead. Okay. So it becomes very, very simple to handle anything that you want to type. Now, this is universal. This is anywhere in the mobile ecosystem. So even if I am typing in Gmail out here and I say compose and I have to say reciprocate, I can just type okay. So I may be in WhatsApp, I may be in Gmail, I can be in SMS, I can be anywhere. If I am creating a message, for example, I am in my SMS message system and I want to write a message to somebody and I say, okay, I want to say office address. So I just say OA and my office address is there. And I just say send. So many people ask me, how many things do you do in a day? So these are all the tricks which I use to do things very fast and very effectively and absolutely accurately. There is no change. There is no, like for example, if you noticed, my office address also has a link, map link. So anybody who's coming, I have to send this address, and then this is there. If I click on this, it directly goes to Google Maps and gives you the instructions to reach my office. Are you able to see this? How easy it is. Similarly, for my home address, I say HA, and my home address is there, and my home address link is also there on the map. Yes. Can you see how easy it is to do all this? And creation is very simple. As I was showing you, just one sec. You go to TextFund. And just click on this link, create new phrase. So I can say shortcut, whatever, say collection. Try to make it as short as possible so that you don't have to type too much. And what is the phrase? Please ensure that you send us your check in the next week. Suppose this is what you want to say. That's it. You have created it. Now, wherever you are, you can go to WhatsApp, you can go to whatever, and you can just say it. Okay, and I say collection, so COLL. Sorry, this is, what was it, COL or COLL? Huh? Here it is. Ah, that is condolence. Okay, it is now. See, this is one thing you must remember, that if the same characters come in the beginning, then TextFund gets confused. So if you are saying collection, COLL, and your condolence is CON, so both are CO. So then TextFund gets a little confused, or rather majorly confused. So maybe you may want to say CL to make it different. Okay. Now if I type CL, this should do the trick. Okay. Are we clear on this? TextFund is very simple. You just give an abbreviation and you type whatever you want to type, and it is available in your entire ecosystem. That is the beauty of this whole thing. That wherever you are, you may be in SMS, you may be in WhatsApp, you may be in Gmail, you may be wherever you are, wherever there is a text field and you type it, you get this pop-up and you can send it across. Okay. Are we clear on this? Any questions?
No.
Very good. Thank you.
It
Very
doesn't
good.
have any option of having to save it, na? It just gets saved automatically.
Yeah, it is instant and automatic. There is no need to save. There is nothing. It is so mindless that you just type your abbreviation, you type the text. Again, TextFunder, first 10 abbreviations are for free, and then you have to upgrade so that you get the full benefit of the whole thing. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Now comes the big daddy. It is called Text Expander. I'll just type it in the chat box. This is for Windows and for iOS. Text Expander. Okay. So you can go to textexpander.com, download it once. This is a paid app. It costs something like, I guess it should be less than $50 a year, which is not a big deal. For the type of work that it does for you, it is just crazy. So let's see. Again, let's go back to our good old Gmail. Okay. So I have installed Text Expander and I use this extensively. So I have a lot of shortcuts which are part of my repertoire. So sometimes people, or otherwise sometimes, very often when people say, okay, send me the Zoom link. So I have a standard Zoom link of mine. And of course, I don't want to type it so many times in my life. So I have ESD YZ for Zoom, YZ. This is what comes up. Can you see? So sometimes while talking on the phone, somebody wants a WhatsApp, I just send this in a jiffy. Okay, so I remember to write only YZ. I say, yes, the Zoom, and this is what it produces. I'll show you how it works, but just see some of the stuff that I have, or I have my YouTube channel. So my YouTube channel is a little difficult to remember. So I have a prefix now so that anytime, otherwise, even during my typing, if YZ comes, then automatically this will pop up. So normally I put some sort of an indicator before this, which I don't use often. So I put a hash and then say YY. This is my YouTube channel. Straight away. Okay. So if I am working with somebody in WZCC, so WZCC YouTube. So I remember it like this, hash WZCC YouTube is Y. So this is the WZCC YouTube channel. So I have shortcuts for almost everything that is repetitive. So I told you about that, including the articles. So I say hash money life is ML. Okay. So this is how my mail would go. Now this I can use again anywhere on the computer. So like if I go and look for my channel here, so hash YY. So this is my YouTube channel. I just press enter and I go to my YouTube channel. Okay, it can be anywhere. I could be in Word. I could be in Excel. I could be anywhere on my computer. And this shortcut will work. It is not restricted to Gmail only. See the difference? Okay. So I can use it for something like this. I can also use it to correct some common mistakes. For example, when you're typing fast, you may be typing instead of THE, you may type TEH. It corrects automatically. A lot of times when you're typing can't like this, CAN, instead of apostrophe, you put a semicolon and T. It corrects it like this. So you can say a shortcut for CAN semicolon T is equal to CAN apostrophe T. So it can be used to correct your spellings also, especially if it is proper nouns where Gmail may not be able to help you, right? So you can do a whole lot of stuff, and I have a whole lot of snippets which are there in Textpander. Now I will just share with you the Textpander screen and see how it looks in my case. One second. Can you see the screen now?
Yes.
Yeah, there is a whole lot of stuff where we have so many snippets which are there. You can create a new snippets just by saying add, type whatever you want to type. What would you like to type? Enclosed is our bill for the previous month. Kindly pay it expeditiously. Okay, now you have to give some label so that I can say bill. This is my label. This is just a text, but the abbreviation is the one which really takes care of it. So if I say bill, so let me say BL. Or let me, as I said, we always better to put a hash before it. Is it case sensitive? So uppercase and lowercase can also differ. But in this case, I would say ignore case. Okay. Again, I am not saving it. I am not doing anything. What did I call it? Hash BL. I come here, I say hash BL, and that's it. Okay. Yeah. So if you have a friend called Bill, that's why the hash comes in. So then it does not conflict. So you don't have a friend called hash Bill. So you use a unique identifier which comes as a prefix to all your shortcuts, in which case it becomes very, very simple. Like, for example, now I am sending this message, gentle reminder on a, if you remember, on the day of the session, I send a gentle reminder, right? So I just say hash GR. So I don't have to do the repetitive stuff. At the most, I may change this productivity apps to productive apps 21 and maybe some basic text here. Otherwise, my mail is ready, my WhatsApp is ready, my Telegram is ready, everything is ready in one shot. Can you see the power of this? It's extremely powerful. So you can do a quick shortcut. It can be a lengthy stuff. It can be something which is, but always remember that it has to be repetitive. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. Every time you don't want to make a shortcut, right? Now, let me show you something interesting here. Further to this, I've got something called an intro, hash intro. Okay, so sometimes somebody anybody wants something? Can you see this? It's a very simple intro mail. We are happy to hear from you. Visit our website where you will find more information of our products and pricing. We will be in touch with you next week to take this further. Regards. So again, this is extremely powerful for the simple reason that you don't have to write the same thing again and again and again. Are we clear on this? Now, there is something more to this. If you notice, I can personalize this also. Dear so-and-so, right? Now, here, when I go to TextPanda, are you seeing my screen just now, or you are still on TextPanda?
We
Are
can
you
see
seeing
your
my
screen.
We're
what
still
screen are you?
Textpander.
No. So I'm sorry. So I did not change the sharing. I'm so sorry. 1 second. Okay. Sorry. So again, I'll have to run this through. Hash intro. Okay, can you see?
Yep.
You should told me that you can't see. So this becomes very powerful when you are writing repetitive emails. Okay. You can just type hash intro and the entire mail comes up. Now this could be 1 page long, it could be 2 paras, it could be 5 paras, whatever. The length is, there is no limitation on the length. Okay. So this is how you can straight away create this. Now I'll again go to TextPanda. Let me just share the screen only. Now, can you see the TextPanda?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, now what I am saying is that I need to personalize it. So I would like to insert something here, and then I want TextPanda to prompt me to put the name of this person. So I can have a fill-in. I can have a single line field, I can have a multi-line field, I can have a pop-up menu, I can whatever. Let us see a very simple thing, single line field. So I'll say field is called name1. Okay. Now what did I say? I said dear, then space, and then name1, and then this entire thing, right? Now I go back to my mail. Now I say hash intro. Now what happens is it pops up something like this. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
So here I can personalize it. I can say dear Ashish and then say okay. Now my mail is personalized. Are we clear on this? What did I do? I went to TextPanda and I said, after dear, I want to write a name. Okay.
Mm.
When I say this, it pops up a field for me to fill in so that I don't miss out. I don't say dear blank. Okay. I just say hash intro. So it will not bring it up in the actual text. It will bring it up to me on a window. So unless I fill in the name, it will not go forward. Is this clear? So, dear Reshma, if I write Okay. This is very powerful. You can use this multiple times. Now, for example, now if you want to use the same name even in the mail, like for example, I want to say here also, make it a little more personal. So I'll say use the same field, name 1, and then put a comma. And okay.
Mm.
Now what will happen? I say hash intro. It pops up, but now it pops up in 2 places. Can you see this? And I type it only once.
Yeah.
The mail is very clean. Are you getting this?
Yeah.
So you can insert variables also. You can insert a field. Again, this is very, very important for doing personalized mails. One more thing. Now, suppose you want to insert, move this. Now, let us go back to TextPander. Okay. Next week, latest by. Now you want to write a date. But the date is not today's date. The date is 7 days hence, right? So by, you go to the calendar. Add days. Okay. So you can say add how many days? You can say 7 days. Okay. And after adding 7 days, what do you want to say? You want to say the date, comma, then day of the week, comma, month, comma, to take this further. Are you getting this? Now see the fun of it. Now if I type intro, and it is all dynamic, I'm not saving it, I'm not doing anything. So when I type intro, it is giving me the, so I am writing Mohan. Okay. Latest by 9th, Friday, 9th, actually I should have said 9th September, Friday, to take this further. I made a mistake. Are you seeing how easy it is to do this? And once you have done this, then the whole thing becomes totally automated. You don't have to figure out. Today is 2nd, so 9th is the 1 week later, right? You could have said 45 days later, or you could have said 120 days later. It will automatically calculate. It's very, very useful, very powerful. If you are spending $50 per year on this, it's well worth, because it gives you a whole lot of capabilities. So this, you're getting the idea? Silence. Are you
Getting
getting
the idea, YesD, getting the idea, getting the idea. We have to practice now. That's the
Yeah,
key.
yeah. That is the key. That is the key. So now I'll just type the name once more. Oh, where did it go? Oh, I'm sorry, it is going into my chat box because my cursor was there apparently. So sorry. But any case, you are getting this, how it works and how fast it works. Sorry, everything went in my chat box to Kashmira. Sorry, Kashmira. So this is a very, very powerful tool which you can use extensively. And of course, you have the option to create groups of snippets, something for your home, something for your office. You can add a public group which you can share with others. Then there is something called, there is an option to share. 1 second. And then there are a lot of preferences, etc., etc. So I think this is something which I felt very excited when I saw this. And I hope you enjoyed the shortcuts that we explained. Any questions? Bye.
No.
We are just winding up, so not to worry, Nehal. Any questions here? Any suggestions? Any thoughts? If you like to share.
Yeah, that was good. Thank you very much, YesD. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think most of us will end up using the Gmail shortcuts more than the rest.
No, this typing on the phone also is very easy. If you use TextPad, that is also quite easy. Yeah. Gmail is the simplest, but Text Expander is the most versatile. And the beauty is that once you download it, for example, now I have downloaded it on my laptop at home. I go to my office, I download same Text Expander, use my user ID and password, and all my shortcuts are ready. I don't have to re-enter them. I don't have to
Okay.
export
So
them.
it's not limited to Android mobile phones. We can use it even on Windows. I mean
Text
on the
Expander?
desktop.
Text Expander is only for Windows. It is not for mobile phones. TextPad is for your Android phone. Okay. Text Expander. So suppose you have a mobile phone, Android mobile phone and an Android tablet. Then you can use it across your devices.
Okay.
Okay, so So what we did was 3 things. One was Gmail, which is universal wherever you are in Gmail, but your Gmail app does not allow you to use that. That is the unfortunate part. Only your desktop will allow you to use the template. That is one part of it. The TextPad is something which you use on your mobile and on your Android phone and on the Android ecosystem, wherever you have multiple mobiles, one mobile, one tablet, etc., etc. Or you even have a Chromebook, you can use it there also.
Okay.
And the third thing that we talked about was Text Expander, which is only on Windows and iOS. So if you have one machine which is iOS, one machine which is Windows, you can use it across your machines. You can share it with your colleagues. So in your office also, if you have standardized phrases or you have some greetings or some salutations, some closings, we will be very happy to do business with you and hope it is going to be mutually profitable. Something like that. You can share it with your colleagues and it can go across. Okay, thank you very much. I
Okay.
hope you enjoyed this session.
Thank
Yes.
you, Yasti.
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Good night.
Bye. Good
Bye.
night.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you, SD. Thank you
Good
very
night.
much.
Thank you.
Good night.